Alright guys, here we go. Let's look at number 11 first, okay? So, do you remember which one was your power and which one was your root when you had a fraction like that? Think about the roots of a tree, guys. Where are the roots of a tree at? So, which one's your root? The bottom. So, the root's on the bottom. The power's on the top. Alright, so I can rewrite this as what kind of a root? What's your root? Come on, stay with me. 5. Alright, so because it's a negative, you got to have parentheses. Negative 32 to what power? What's your power? 3. Okay, you got your calculators? If you don't have your calculators, go get them real quick. You just missed your unit circle test. Yep. Do you have a class grade you can come back and take it? Yeah. Okay. When's that? Sweet, because they're taking a test in there too. That'll be perfect. It'll only take you about 15 minutes. Yeah, let's do this first, then I'll write you one. Alright guys, here we go. You ready? So you had to hit 5, and then you went to math, which was right below the green button. Y'all doing this with me on your calculators? Not your phones? You got your calculator in your hand. You're doing this with us. Going through the motions with us. Right, Sydney? Alright, let's do that again. So you hit 5, then you hit math. Hit 5, then hit math. Alright, then you go down to number 5, which is the x root. You type in parentheses, negative 32. Close parentheses. How do you do the power? The little caret button right here below clear. Yep, the little caret button to the third power. What'd you get? Negative 8. There you go. Alright, what about number 10? When you had a negative exponent, where did it go to make it positive? Huh? On the bottom. Very good. So this is 1 over 25 to the 3/2 power. Alright, what's your root here between these two? Which one's on the bottom? 2. So you have a square root of 25 to what power? The 3rd. There you go. Alright, grab your calculators. Calculator, calculator, calculator. Here we go. Alright, square root is just on the side of your calculator. Second square root right there. And then 25 to the 3rd power. What'd you get? How much? So it's 1 over 125. Y'all okay? Alright, what about number 12? What's your root here between these two? How much? 3. There you go. Alright, then you got 125 x to the 6. And all that is to what power? The 2nd power, Hunter. Very good. I think I need to make it a little bigger. Okay, so what do you do to the 6 and the 2 right here? You multiply them. And also 125. What's 125 to the 2nd power? Use your calculator.
15,625.
625? Yeah. Okay. Alright, x to what power? What do I do to these two? You multiply and you get 12. Very good. Alright, use your calculator. Hit 3. Then math. Down to number 5. And then type that number, 15,625. What'd you get? How much?
125
No. You should get 25, yeah. Oh, did you do square root? Try it, make sure you get 25, okay? Alright, then how do we take the third root of x squared? I mean x12. How do we do that? Divide, and you get what? 4. Very good. Y'all okay? You got 25? Okay. Alright, let's go down and let's do number 15 real quick. Let's do 15. We'll save 13 and 14 for later. Do you remember how to do these? You got to have the same base. So what number to what power will give you 9? And then what number to a different power will give you 27? No. What number to a power will give you 9? 3 to the what power? 3 to the second, right? Is there 3 to some power that'll give you 27? 3 to the third. So let's rewrite it. 3 to the second is 9. And then I'm going to multiply 3c plus 1. Alright, and what power, you said? 3 to the third. Very good. And then multiply again. 3c minus 1. Y'all remember doing this a few weeks back? Okay. Alright, so once you get the bases the same, they cancel out. So you've got 2 times 3c plus 1 is equal to 3 times 3c minus 1. Turn Siri off. Alright, now what do you do? Distribute. Very good. Oh, wrong place. Alright, so you get 6c plus 2 is equal to how much? Minus 3. Very good. Alright, how would I get solve for c?
Add 3 both sides and then subtract.
Okay. So let's see, I would have 6c plus 5 equals 9c. There you go. Very good, Hunter. So I get 5 equals 3 minus 6 is, excuse me, 9 minus 6 is 3. And you said divide, Hunter?
Yes.
And I'm going to keep it c equals 5 over 3. Very good job, Hunter. Y'all okay? Okay. What about, let's do number 16. Do you remember how to rewrite that, number 16? What's your base? 3. To what power? To the x, because you don't know what it equals. Equals 81. So 3 to what power is 81? Use your calculator. 3 to what power? 3 to the 4th. Very good. So x equals 4. Alright, 17. What's your base? 2. What's your power? Equals? There you go. Alright, but I want to make this 32 positive, okay? I mean, I want to make him so he's a regular number. So, has an exponent of 1. So, where do I need to move it to change that exponent so I can make it a regular 32? Yeah? And what would the exponent become when I flip it upside down? Negative 1. Very good. So, 2 to what power is 32? Use your calculator. 2 to what power?
2 to the 5th.
2 to the 5th. And then times negative 1? Negative 5 is your answer. Very good. Are y'all okay? If you're not okay, we have 0 period. Just come see me. Alright, here we go. So put that in a safe spot, guys, because if you're a senior, it's due Friday. If you're not a senior, it's due next Friday, okay? Alright, so we're going to review. We got a quiz Friday. We got a quiz Friday, so we're going to review and review and review until we have, put that right there. Until we are all good to go. Alright, page 4. Here we go. Page 4, guys. Bye, Torian. You good for your unit circle tomorrow? I mean, Friday? Okay. Alright, let's do number 19. You ready to page 4? Page 4, number 19. You got it, Blake? Page 4, number 19. grab a piece of paper so you can do them with us, okay? Because you got a quiz Friday.
Should he use graph paper or regular?
It does not matter. Just get something so you can write on it. Something so you can practice. All right, here we go. So, what was cosine? What letter? X. Sine was how much? Y. What's tangent? Y over X. So if tangent is Y over X, what's cotangent? X over Y. There you go. Seniors, this is going to be your last quiz on Friday. Please make sure you're here on Friday, because then you'll have to come in after when you're supposed to leave on Monday to take your quiz, okay? Everybody else, this will be, you got a quiz and a test left. All right, so we got cotangent. What's cotangent? Whatever what? X over Y. Very good. All right, this went over 360. How do I figure out how much more it went over 360?
Sure.
Subtract it from 360, and you get 135. Okay, I got to find my reference angle. So 135 is closest to which reference angle on the x-axis? 180. So if I do 180 minus 135, it gives me a reference angle of 45 degrees. And what's the, look at your unit circle if you have it, or you can just remember, what's the x value at 45 degrees? There you go. And what's the y value at 45 degrees? There you go, same thing. All right, now look at your unit circle. If you don't have it, you might want to get it out. 135 is in what quadrant? The second quadrant. What do we know about our x values in the second quadrant? And what do we know about our y values in the second? There you go. So guys, anything divided by itself is how much? So this would be -1. Y'all okay?
Are we going to be allowed to use our unit circle on the test?
For y'all, yes. When you get to pre-cal, no. They're going to wean you. If we had had enough time, I would have been starting to wean you off, but we don't have enough time. So we're just going to do it like this. All right, here we go. Number 24. You ready? 360 went over, or 390 went over 360. How much? 30 degrees. Oh my gosh, that's a reference angle right there of 30. So what is cosecant, the opposite of? Opposite of sine. So it's 1 over sine. What is sine? The y. So it's 1 over y. So find 30 on your unit circle. What's the y value? 1/2. So it's 1 over 1/2. And 30's in the first quadrant. So this is positive. So keep, change, flip. Keep the 1. Division changes to multiplication. Flip 1/2. Multiply and you just get 2. Are y'all okay? Alright, let's go to, let's see, we're done with page 4 now. See how much more we got on page 6. Got more on there? Yeah, we got plenty more on there. Alright, here we go. We got about 10 minutes left. Let's do this. Y'all try 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Y'all do those 5. Y'all do those 5. If you don't have your unit circle, get it out, okay? Alright, did y'all get 2 for number 11?
No.
Positive 2? That's because you're on the wrong page. Now you are. Now you aren't, but you were a minute ago. Alright, so try it on the right page now. If you need help getting 2, you need to let me know, because we are not finished. Seniors, you're not finished. You got a quiz on this. Juniors, you got a test on this next week.